Hello student, welcome back to you all in this session. This is my lecture number 2. Myself Leena Ksharsagar from GA Society's Sir Dr. M.S. Kosavi Junior College of Science and Commerce, Vidyanagar, Nashik. In this topic, that is chemical kinetics, we are going to study the subtopics that are rate of reaction, reactant concentration. That means how to write the rate law by reactant concentrations, numerical, which is based on rate law, order of reaction. In this subtopic, we are going to study the zero order kinetic reaction and first order kinetic reaction. Now let us see the rate of reaction. The rate of reaction depends on the concentration of the reactants at a given time. And the relation between this rate of reaction and the concentration is known as rate law. There is relation between rate and concentration that is known as rate law. Consider the reaction, that is A plus B gives C plus D. This is equation number 1. This chemical reaction having stoichiometric coefficient to the reactants and the products. Now here rate of reaction at a given time is proportional to the molar concentration of the reactants raised to the simple power. Here you can write this sentence in this way also, that is rate of reaction is directly proportional to the molar concentration of A to the power X and molar concentration of B to the power Y. Or you can write that rate law in this way also. Rate is equal to K into the molar concentration of A to the power X and molar concentration of B to the power Y, which is the equation number 2. Here the small k is the rate constant or velocity constant or proportionality constant, and this rate constant is independent of the concentration. Now in this rate law, the concentration of A and B raised to the power X and Y is not necessarily equal to the stoichiometric coefficient, that is A and B, which is from equation 1. That means rate of the reaction which is proportional to the concentration of A and B with power X and Y, but this is not necessarily equal to the stoichiometric coefficient of A and B. That means concentration is with power X and Y only. Thus, X and Y may be simple whole numbers. The value of this X and Y may be simple whole numbers. It may be 0 or it may be fractional. Here, the X and Y values are determined by experimentally and not by the theoretically. Okay, and this power affects the rate of reaction. Then by writing the rate law, when the X and Y values is equal to 1, when X is equal to Y, Y is equal to 1, that means values of X and Y, when it is same, rate is equal to K into the molar concentration of A into the molar concentration of B. Here, this equation implies that the rate of reaction depends linearly on concentration of A and B. the rate is depend on the concentration of A and B. If either of concentration of A or B is double, the rate of reaction would be double. म्हणजे ए रिॲक्टंटचं कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन डबल केलं तर त्या रिॲक्शनचा रेटही डबल होतो, किंवा बी रिॲक्टंटचं कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन डबल केलं की त्या रिॲक्शनचा रेट डबल होतो. ओके, मग हे इक्वेशन काय सुचवतं आपल्याला? द रेट ऑफ रिॲक्शन डिपेंड्स लिनियरली ऑन कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन ऑफ ए अँड बी ओनली. ओके, when x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1, the rate would be rate is equal to K molar concentration of A with value 2 into the molar concentration of B. Here concentration of A is doubled by keeping the B constant here. So rate of reaction will be increased by factor of 4. जेव्हा रिॲक्टंट एचं कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन हे डबल होईल त्यावेळी त्या रिॲक्शनचा रेट कसा असेल? इट विल इन्क्रीज बाय फॅक्टर ऑफ 4 बाय कीपिंग बी कॉन्स्टंट व्हेन x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1. Then when x is equal to 0, the rate is equal to K into the molar concentration of B. Here in this rate law, the rate is independent of concentration of A. Okay, so this rate is depend on only concentration of B reactant. Now let us see numerical on rate law. आता आपण रेट लॉवर आधारित एक न्यूमेरिकल सॉल्व करूया. बघा काय आहे न्यूमेरिकल मध्ये. राइट द रेट लॉ फॉर द रिॲक्शन. द रिॲक्शन इज 2A plus B which gives P. फ्रॉम द फॉलोइंग डाटा. बघा आता ह्या टेबलमध्ये आपल्याला रिॲक्टंट ए चं कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन दिलेलं आहे इन टर्म्स ऑफ मोलर. बी रिॲक्टंटचं कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन दिलेलं आहे इन टर्म्स ऑफ मोलर, and rate is given here in terms of molar per second. Okay, reactant concentration of A is 0.3, 0.6, 0.6. Here three observations are given here for A, B and for also rate of the reaction. आता सोल्युशन स्टार्ट करताना आपण रेट लॉ काय आहे तो लिहून घेऊया. So write down rate law. R is equal to K into the molar concentration of A with power X into the molar concentration of B with power Y. Now from observation number 1 and 2, substitute the value of A and B and rate value into the rate law equation. By substituting that value, rate is 0.15 for observation number 1, K into molar concentration of A, that is 0.3 with power X into concentration of B is 0.05 with power Y. This is the first observation. आता आपण हे सर्व पहिल्या ऑब्झर्वेशनच्या ज्या व्हॅल्यू आहेत त्या रेट लॉ मध्ये सबस्टिट्यूट केलेले आहे. आता दुसरे जे ऑब्झर्वेशन आहे 0.6, 0.05 अँड 0.30 ह्या व्हॅल्यू आपण रेट लॉ मध्ये सबस्टिट्यूट करूया. रेट इज 0.30 इज इक्वल टू K. कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन ऑफ A इज 0.6 with power X and concentration of B is 0.05 with power Y. Now equation 1, this is the equation 1 and this is the equation 2. Now equation 1 is divided by equation 2. We get 0.15 upon 0.30 which is equal to K into 0.3 with power x into 0.05 with power y divided by k into 0.6 power x into 0.05 with power y. So after calculation of this term, you will get answer 0.5, and for this you will get the answer 0.05 with power x. आता इथे molar concentration of reactant A into the first observation is 3 and into the second observation it is 0.6. But in case of concentration of B molecule, which is same into the first and second observation. So by keeping this concentration of B constant, you will get the condition like this: 0.5 is equal to 0.5 with power x. Hence, it shows that x is equal to 1. What this answer shows that x is equal to 1. So, by this answer, you can write Rate law, that is rate is equal to K into the molar concentration of A. Because concentration of A, which is raised to the power x, is here. So, we are writing the rate law in this way. This equation shows that by keeping B constant, rate is proportional to the concentration of reactant A. Now, next observation from this numerical data, let us see. Again write the rate law for this observation. K into molar concentration of A raised to the power x and molar concentration of B raised to the power y. Then see the second observation. Concentration of A is 0.6. Substitute that value into this rate law. Rate is 0.30 and A value is 0.6 with power x and B is 0.05 with power y. Then consider the third observation. Substituting that all the values from the numerical data into the rate law equation, you will get 1.20 is equal to K molar concentration, that is concentration of A, that is 0.6 to the power x into 0.2 to the power y. This is the equation number 2 and 3. Okay. Now equation 2 is divided by equation 3. We get 0.30 divided by 1.20 is equal to K into 0.6 raised to the power x into 0.05 raised to the power y divided by K into 0.6 raised to the power x into 0.2 raised to the power y. After calculation, you will get the answer 0.25, and for this you will get 0.25 with power y. Because calculation of this A concentration, that is 1, okay, or it may be constant, okay. So you will get the answer like this. So by keeping A constant, you will get y is equal to 1. This power has value 1. So by writing the rate law, rate is equal to K into molar concentration of B by keeping A constant. Therefore, x is equal to y is equal to 1. आपण काही की पॉइंट बघितले होते, जेव्हा x is equal to y असेल, y is equal to 1 असेल म्हणजे दोन्ही पॉवरची व्हॅल्यू जर 1 असेल, सेम असेल, ॲट दॅट टाइम रेट लॉ आपल्याला काय सुचवतो? रेट इज इक्वल टू K into the molar concentration of A into the molar concentration of B. This equation implies that the rate of reaction depends linearly on concentration of A and B. If either of concentration of A or B is doubled, the rate would be doubled. हे आपण अगोदरच बघितलेलं होतं, जे आपण न्यूमेरिकल मध्ये प्रूव्ह केलेलं आहे. ज्यावेळी इक्वेशन मध्ये रेट ऑफ रिॲक्शन हा रिॲक्टंटच्या कॉन्सन्ट्रेशनला लिनियरली डिपेंड करतो, त्यावेळी दोनपैकी एक कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन जर आपण डबल केलं तर त्या रिॲक्शनचा रेट सुद्धा डबल होतो. नाउ लेट अस सी अनदर न्यूमेरिकल ऑन रेट लॉ. बघा, दुसरं न्यूमेरिकल आपण रेट लॉवर आधारित सॉल्व करतोय. द रेट लॉ ऑफ द रिॲक्शन. आता ह्या रिॲक्शन मध्ये आपल्याला रेट लॉ दिलेला आहे. द रिॲक्शन इज C2H4Br2 plus 3I minus, which gives C2H4 plus 2Br minus plus I3 minus is rate is equal to K into concentration of reactant C2H4Br2 into the concentration of reactant I minus. The rate law is given here, which is that rate is equal to K into reactant concentration. The rate of reaction is found to be 1.1 into 10 raised to minus 4 molar per second. When the concentration of C2H4Br2 and I minus are 0.12 molar and 0.18 molar respectively, calculate the rate constant of the reaction. आता बघा, ह्या न्यूमेरिकल मध्ये आपल्याला काय काय दिलेलं आहे. रेट लॉचं इक्वेशन दिलेलं आहे. बघा, रेट इज इक्वल टू K into the molar concentration of C2H4Br2 into the molar concentration of I minus, as well as what rate of reaction is also given here, that R is equal to 1.1 into 10 raised to minus 4 molar per second. And also the concentration of C2H4Br2 and I minus is also given here, that concentrations are 0.12 molar and 0.18 molar respectively. दोन्ही रिॲक्टंटचे कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन दिलेलं आहे. रेट लॉचं इक्वेशन दिलेलं आहे. त्याचप्रमाणे रेट ऑफ रिॲक्शनची व्हॅल्यू दिलेली आहे. त्या सर्व आपण गिव्हन पार्टमध्ये लिहून घेतलेलं आहे. बघा, केमिकल रिॲक्शन लिहिली, त्यानंतर रेट लॉ काय आहे जो रिॲक्शन मध्ये दिलेला आहे. हिअर इट इज गिव्हन, सो दॅट इज ऑल्सो रिटन हिअर. Then rate value is also given here, that is 1.1 into 10 raised to minus 4 molar per second. And concentration of reactant C2H4Br2 is 0.12 and for I minus concentration is 0.18 molar. Okay, these all things are given into the numerical. मग या सर्व गोष्टी तुम्हाला न्यूमेरिकल मध्ये दिलेलं आहे. मग आपल्याला न्यूमेरिकल मध्ये काय फाइंड करायला सांगितलेलं आहे. कॅल्क्युलेट द रेट कॉन्स्टंट ऑफ द रिॲक्शन. व्हॉट इज द रेट कॉन्स्टंट? दॅट इज द स्मॉल के. के आपल्याला फाइंड करायला सांगितलेलं आहे. सो इन टू द सोल्युशन पार्ट, write down the rate law equation, that is R is equal to K into the molar concentration of C2H4Br2 into molar concentration of I minus. ओके, बघा, मग त्या व्हॅल्यू आपण त्या इक्वेशन मध्ये टाकून घेतल्या, रिअरेंज केलं इक्वेशन. This equation on rearrangement, it gives like this. K is equal to R upon molar concentration of reactant C2H4Br2 into the concentration of I minus, which is equal to, R value is 1.1 into 10 raised to minus 4 molar per second, and concentrations are also given. आपल्याला रेट व्हॅल्यू दिलेली आहे, कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन दिलेलं आहे, तर सर्व व्हॅल्यू आपण ह्या इक्वेशनमध्ये, रेट लॉच्या इक्वेशनमध्ये सबस्टिट्यूट केलेलं आहे. आफ्टर कॅल्क्युलेशन यू विल गेट द आन्सर 5.1 into 10 raised to minus 3 per molar per second. Okay. So K is the rate constant, that is 5.1 into 10 raised to minus 3 per molar per second. ओके, अशा प्रकारे आपण रेट लॉवर आधारित 2 न्यूमेरिकल सॉल्व केलेले आहे. परीक्षेच्या दृष्टिकोनातून तुम्हाला हे न्यूमेरिकल नक्की सॉल्व करता येतील. 2 ते 3 मार्कासाठी हे न्यूमेरिकल तुम्हाला विचारले जातील. बघा, पुढचा सब टॉपिकचा अभ्यास करूया. that is order of reaction. For the reaction A plus B which gives C plus D, here some key points are given about the order of reaction. The rate of reaction is given by, that is R. This is the rate law. R is equal to molar concentration of reactant A raised to the power X and molar concentration of reactant B raised to the power Y. Okay. This indicates that rate of reaction is directly proportional to the concentrations of the reactants. Okay. So overall order of this reaction, that N is equal to X plus Y. आता इथे N काय इंडिकेट करतो? दिस इज द ऑर्डर फॉर द रिॲक्शन. ह्या N ची व्हॅल्यू जी असेल ती त्या रिॲक्शनची ऑर्डर असेल. दॅट N इज इक्वल टू X प्लस Y. These are the simple powers of the reactant concentration, and this N may be an integer or it may be 0 or fraction. The sum of this X and Y gives overall order of the reaction. Now, order of reaction that do not have any relation with stoichiometric coefficient of the reactant. इथे जे या रिॲक्शन मध्ये स्टोचिओमेट्रीज दिलेले आहे, यावर त्या रिॲक्शनची ऑर्डर रिलेट करत नाही किंवा डिपेंड नाहीये. ती कशावर डिपेंड आहे? with this simple power, and order of reaction can only find out by experimentally but not theoretically. ह्या ज्या X and Y व्हॅल्यू ज्या आहे त्या एक्सपेरिमेंटली फाइंड केल्यानंतर आपण त्याच्या व्हॅल्यूज लिहितो, परंतु रिॲक्शनची ऑर्डर ही थेरॉटिकली फाइंड करता येत नाही. इट इज फाइंड आउट बाय experimentally. Now, for the reaction, decomposition of hydrogen peroxide which gives water molecule and the oxygen. Okay, this is experimentally determined. And how to write rate law for this equation or chemical reaction? Rate is equal to K into the molar concentration of H2O2. This is the reactant. Okay, rate is depend on the molar concentration of the reactant. So N value for this chemical reaction is 1. Okay, here only single reactant molecule is involved into the reaction. So order of reaction is first order reaction. This reaction is of first order reaction. Then बघा, दुसरं केमिकल रिॲक्शन दिलेले आहेत त्याच्या शेजारीच बघा, हायड्रोजन when reacts with iodine it gives 2Hi. By experimentally rate law is determined. Rate is equal to K into the molar concentration of H2 and molar concentration of I2. Here two reactants are involved into this reaction. So this reaction is found to be of second order reaction. Okay. मग रिॲक्शनची ऑर्डर कशावर ठरवली जाते? The rate is directly proportional to the concentration of the reactant with sum of the simple powers. बघा स्टुडंट, आतापर्यंत आपण यामध्ये रेट ऑफ रिॲक्शन, हाऊ टू राईट द रेट लॉवर आधारित न्यूमेरिकल आपण सॉल्व केले. रिॲक्शनची ऑर्डर आपण कशी ठरवायची त्याचे एक्झाम्पल्स बघितले, तेव्हा ते तुम्हाला नक्की समजले असतील. थँक यू टू यू ऑल.